Thumbs up for smashing smallies at the old school spot. Well, now that makes me wonder if there's a bunch of them over there that size, if I can just keep doing that. But now I'm going to double check all the way along this whole thing back and forth, because what I did is I tossed it like right next to it, like right there, and before I could even like close my bail, he already had it in his mouth and was eating it. So hopefully that's a trend for today, and I get a couple more before I gotta go. This is just too much fun when this works out. Another one. This one's not so big. Still looks really cool. These guys are just fat on frickin' minnows. Did we get two back to back? Another good one. There's just a pile of nice fish down there. Oh, this one might be bigger. Yep. Try to walk the dog here. Get him. This is the biggest one so far. They keep getting bigger. This is more like a 3.5 pounder. Monsters down here sometimes, and there's a ton of them right now. The colors on this guy is amazing. But I'm gonna get this guy back and see if I can get some more. This is so cool. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna have more fun today than I've had in a long time, and I really need it. Like I was saying, guys, sometimes you get really lucky, and I come down here, and like I said, I've been fishing down here my whole life. This is one of those places that I think I've come here since I was like 12. I can't even remember, but there's always been a good smallie population that comes up this river to this spot, and it usually only happens right after rainfall. Once the water starts going down, they all push out. But yeah, like if you get lucky and you hit it like this, then you get hundreds of them, which is awesome. Like I said, that was a chunky like 3, and I'm pretty sure I've caught like 6 pounders down here, but I'm not pushing it. That 3.5, maybe 4. Let's see if we can find a couple more of those. They're all stacked up in like the one spot. Like I was saying before, they do this sometimes where they push all the bait to one spot and then they keep feeding on them. It's just a river smallie thing, I think. But yeah, same bait, same setup, toss it in the rapids, pull out a pull out a smallie. All right, let's get some more. I think I just saw one right here. Yep, there was one right there. So they give themselves away by tail slashing when they're eating minnows. Come up here. This guy's a long, skinny one, but he still counts. That's still fun. And I always forget that you guys can't hear me if I'm facing that side, so. But. Thanks guys. Yeah, he gave himself away because he was slashing right by the surface there. Right in his face again. These guys are just waiting for food to come over. Am I recording? I am. Another good one? Yeah. They're all good ones. Another beautiful one. Okay, since they're eating small bait fish, I'm gonna throw this out there. This is one of those things like that's why I always have this tied on. So I have this on my other rod. I'm gonna see if anybody is out there and wants to eat it. I just had to get it in by him. Is this a bigger one? No. That's a largie. Not what I was expecting. Okay, so I only got the one largemouth on the spinner, so I'm going to throw this back in there. I think this rolls around a little bit because of how light it is, and keeps it in the strike zone longer, or they just like the profile better. So you see if there's any more down there, and then I might do a little bobber action just to see if there's anything left before I gotta go. Definitely more over there. I just saw two fins and I got one of them. With a big one? That's a nice one. Another one of them fighters. Getting fat on minnows. Was it like 8, 9? I don't know how many I got so far. Another one? Oh boy. Oh, that's a giant. This is a big one. Oh, I got it. That's a huge one. This one is huge. That is a giant smallmouth. You guys, like, this is like a 20, 21 and a half, at least 3.5 pounder, maybe 4. It's so big. I don't want to stress her out too much. This is why I come down here. Every once in a while, one of these things will be in here. And it gets me just jacked. I'm so happy I got this guy. Probably girl. Yeah, let's get her back.